gestures, I think this was one of Jim's best speeches in terms of gestures. Remember, he was holding the screaming baby. He was setting boundaries, and I might set the boundaries this way. Talk about boundaries, but that's a nit. I thought the gestures in this speech were very good, particularly the voice. And voice is a gesture. I thought your voice and excitement was more than I've seen in other speeches. There's one comment when you began, you paced a little bit, and the pacing didn't seem to add anything to the speech. If I was going to go into the other room and then I'd walk, that would be adding to the speech. And I thought that, and there was a little bit of this, and just being comfortable with your hands. Those are little nitty things. Pauses, again, very good. I asked my broker, where's a good investment? None. There was humor, and you stopped. And allowed us to experience what it would be like. There's nowhere you can invest your money. Oh my God. And almost when your daughter asked you, what was it like to hold that screaming baby? It was really, there was no pause there to allow us, all of us have had challenges with screaming babies. Whenever you ask the question, what I try and do is, if I ask a question, there's a question mark in my speech of 1, 2, 3, so that I can experience what it is. But the pauses were very good. Final point was organization. And as I think about the organization of the speech, what is love? I can see that loving a child would help me set boundaries, because the child was pushing back, I don't want boundaries. And you really have to love your child to put up with that, because they're going to push on you. You don't love me, you're not letting me have whatever I want. No, I love you so much, I'm going to set the boundaries. Moving to the broker, I don't have a savings account, therefore I don't love myself. Oh, that's a stretch for me. That logical development, I think of organization, I think of logical development, that was a stretch for me. When the broker was brought up, my mind went to a terrible economy. There's no place to invest. And I hung on that point rather than the love point. And at the conclusion of the speech, love yourself so you can love others. The development of how loving oneself leads to love of others was, in my opinion, not developed. So that's what I was perceiving. Having the Toastmaster help you with the introduction, I think, would have helped. And Bill Murray's words, whatever that was in the introduction, really didn't add to the speech. So I would use the Toastmaster more in your introduction. Consider changing the title of the speech from what is love to when I say no, I feel guilty. Because what this was about was setting boundaries. And if you set boundaries for yourself and respect yourself enough to set boundaries, you can set boundaries for others, because you know how difficult it is not to eat chocolate. So when you ask me to do a lot of things, I'm going to set boundaries. So when I say no, I feel guilty, might have worked better for Bill Murray in the sense of the broker and other kinds of things that were going on. Thank you very much.